it's Mike Caruso, publisher of the Fisherman magazine, and thanks for subscribing to the Fisherman's e-newsletter. Today we have something brand new to introduce to you. It's our weekly video fishing forecast, where every Thursdays you'll receive this second e-newsletter that provides insight and forecasts for the fishing conditions this weekend and for the days beyond. Fisherman editors have a tremendous wealth of knowledge coming to them on a daily basis, whether it be from field reporters, party boat captains, charter boat captains, tackle shops, or experts just like yourself who volunteer information. And we wanted to share that information with everybody so that you can have the best possible weekend and days ahead of fishing. Really, our goal is to put you on the fish so that you enjoy it just like we do. So every Thursday, the video fishing forecast comes to you, and on Mondays, our traditional e-newsletter that includes the comprehensive fishing reports that are gathered literally just really hours before on Sunday evenings, as well as the link to our current digital edition, links to our feature of the week, or features I should say, of the week on thefisherman.com. Also, the events in your area, the weather conditions for your area, and we've recently opened up to the public the entire archive of what we call hotspots. Hotspots breaks down specific locations and profiles them so that you can go to many of them and fish them effectively. So, thanks again for subscribing to the Fisherman e-newsletter, and if you like what you see, we encourage you to share it with someone else. And now, enjoy the Fisherman's video fishing forecast.
Northwest, southwest winds and sunny skies anticipated for this Memorial Day weekend. I'm Jim Hutchinson with the New Jersey Delaware Bay edition of the Fisherman magazine, and it is the weekend we've all been looking forward to. The unofficial start of the summer, a 3-day weekend, and of course the fluke season in New Jersey kicks off on Friday, May 22nd. Looks like it's going to be a terrific one for the inshore grounds. We've gotten reports that the Manasquan and area inlets are paved with fluke. Manasquan is paved with fluke, so expect a good bite in the back bays. You know, this early season, when we get in on those summer flounder in May and June, it seems to be a hot bay bite. South Jersey bays are loaded with summer flounder. Behind Barnegat Inlet, Long Beach Island, Sea Isle, all over the place. We've gotten preliminary hookup reports. Everybody's been doing a little bit of catch and release scouting, but I anticipate it's going to be a terrific, terrific weekend this Memorial Day for you guys fluking with the light tackle bucktails, the jigs, and of course everybody's been stocking up on the gulp. I always recommend the chartreuse swimming mullet, highly effective, a great bait to use in those back bays, and that's really where you want to target these early season fluke. As far as the big game, the drum bite is absolutely going off on Delaware Bay. The best bite off the old area called Town Bank, if you remember that. Guys hitting them on kayaks as well as the party boats and the charter boats. Mike Breyer of the Villas, he weighed in this 80-pound drum that he caught this past week on his kayak, weighted in at Sterling Harbor Bait and Tackle. Excellent job. I know the boats are running out of Fortescue, Cape May. You can find a party boat that's going out for drum this 3-day weekend. You can find a charter boat. You can catch them on a kayak. The bite is seriously on in the Delaware Bay on black drum. And of course, there's some stripers down on Delaware Bay as well, as indicated by this Christine Myers with a 42-inch 26-pounder that she caught down there. The bunker busting has begun from Wreck Inlet about north of that. We had some folks bringing in some big stripers into Riptide Bait and Tackle, and the Maja spoons have been highly effective north of Barnegat Inlet, from Barnegat Inlet north to Manasquan, also around the Shrewsbury Rocks. Joey Leggio took second place actually in the Highmarsh Striper Club this past weekend. He was using a Maja number 4, a white, and like I said, get out there early, trolling the wire around areas like Shrewsbury Rocks. Get out there early before the boat traffic begins. It's going to be the same thing with the summer flounder bite as well, because we've got high tide right around midday, so we're going to have incoming water with most of those summer flounder in the back bay coming out of the creek mouths. You're going to want to get in there early, get in there as early as possible before the tide turns and starts to start coming in again. Give you your best opportunity before the boat traffic begins. The surf is alive with some striped bass as well. Clams, bunker, SP minnows, and similar plugs like that. Mike Marlucci brought in this nice striper, weighed in at, or they took it, it was a released fish, but it was taken and photographed sent to Murphy's Hook House in Toms River. Edgar Chu also sent us a shadowy figure type of striper report. you know, a lot of those guys in the striper surfing this just like to keep a little tight-lipped. So way to go, Edgar. 32-inch bass at Island Beach State Park this past weekend was what won the Governor's Cup. Congratulations, Rich Bergen, for carrying around the Governor's Cup honors for the rest of the year. The Dreamboat Contest, we've got our best weigh-ins on Bluefish. So if you want to get out this Memorial Day weekend, get out early, line those rocks. The fish are in the back bay. You're going to be contending with fish like this. Chris C. brought this 17-pound, 4-ounce bluefish that he caught in the back bay, weighted in at Riptide Bait and Tackle. Bluefish are going to make a wonderful option this weekend, all 3 days, and this bite should carry on through the rest of the weekend into Monday as well. Offshore, forecast is a bit sporty for this weekend. Make sure you stay up to date with everything at NOAA. Take a look at what's going on. Sunday appears at this point to be the best day getting offshore, but the offshore bite has come alive. 820-pound mako shark at the Wilmington Canyon last weekend. That was Rob Currian of the Misfits, and he brought that into South Jersey Marina for weigh-in. We had a 23-pound, 4-ounce blue line tilefish caught on May 15th. That was brought in by Mark Malici, at Fisherman's headquarters. He caught that one at the Lindy. Captain Franz Huber got out earlier this week on that foggy day that we had earlier this week. Libation Charters, he had his first big eye reported on the South Jersey Canyon season. Congratulations, Captain Franz, nice fish. And we also got reports from the Baltimore as well. Boss Hogg had 17 yellowfin earlier this week at the Baltimore Canyon. Of course, keep an eye on that NOAA forecast, but if you've got the right window, the bite is on. We've got bluefin, yellowfin, and big eye now reported offshore, and the shark season has kicked off as well with that immense 820-pound mako. Memorial Day weekend is in place. Have a great weekend. Make sure you send us those photos. And look, if you're getting away in the freshwater up in Northwest Jersey, Stokes State Forest, Stokes Sports Shop reports that the Flatbrook is teeming with trout with very few anglers. That'll probably change this 3-day weekend. One of my favorite places to sneak away to on Memorial Day weekend and catching fish up at the Flatbrook. Send us your pictures if you could. Hutchinson at thefisherman.com. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next Thursday. And remember, God bless the USA.
To receive the latest fishing reports, subscribe to the Fisherman's YouTube page. Click subscribe, then click the settings button and check Send Me Updates. You'll now receive notifications of the latest Fisherman YouTube videos and reports. If you're already a subscriber, make sure you've checked Send Me Updates in the settings so you receive the latest notifications.